Noob and advanced tips. I give out tips all the time, son. I think number 1 tip, learn the map so that you know where you're going. Learn what loot's on what map. DayZDB.com/map. Learn it, know where you are, so you know exactly where you are at all times. And that's going to make you a lot quicker at finding loot. It's going to make you a lot quicker at knowing where to go for guns. It's going to make you a lot quicker for knowing where to go if you've run out of loot. And all that stuff. Learn the maps, number 1. Number 2, if you're in a position of power, do not give it up because you're impatient. The game's about patience, son. People lose gunfights who get impatient. I actually had a whole list of tips. Let me read them out quickly. Where is my... Here we go. Right, DayZ tips. I've got a list. I'll read a few out quickly. Tips for noobs. Right, number 1, if you're running head on to a player who's shooting you, run sideways onto them. People are bad at shooting in this game. It's not got auto-aim. You might get away with it. Oh, God. Number 2, don't take on a zombie with anything other than an axe, because they're really annoying to kill, and they'll probably make you bleed out. Number 3, if you're running around a town, don't stand out in the open. Run to cover, get to safety. Quickly. Another tip, use road signs. You don't know what town it is? Run along the road, see what sign it is, go on dayzbd.com/map, figure out where the frick you are. Place your shots, don't spam it. Don't spray and pray, this ain't COD, son. Try and pick off headshots. Take your time with a shot, make sure you hit. Bullets are valuable. Another tip. Turn all your effects off. Turn every effect off. It just blurs your vision, makes things look crap and gets things in the way. Put object detail down to 0. Down to very, very low. It gets rid of the grass on the floor, helps you see easier. Another tip. Stop to shoot. Don't walk and shoot. Again, this ain't COD, son. If you walk and shoot, your aim's going to go all over the friggin' place. Lean out and shoot. Pick off your shots. Another tip. Go for green clothing. It will keep you more camoed. Green and camo clothing. Orange is a no. Yellow is a no. Brown, green, brown, earthy tones, son. Another tip. Eat and drink a lot. Eat and drink a ton. As soon as you get food and drink, eat it. Unless you've got absolute tons of space, eat your food. You will not fill up your stomach easily at all. It will not do anything bad apart from give you extra room in your stomach and extra energy and health, which might recover your health quicker. So eat to your heart's content, son. See something and eat it. The only good reason it might be to not eat is so that later on, if you're really low on blood, you might need to stuff your stomach. But it won't get any more full than if you'd have eaten it earlier, unless you use up energy. Also, if you're low on blood, don't run around too much. That uses up energy, which uses up calories, which is going to make it harder for you to replenish your calories, which is going to mean it's going to be more difficult to get your blood back up naturally, son. Another tip, try to avoid zombies if you can. Sometimes they can mess you up over basically nothing, so if you can avoid one, avoid it. Another tip, kill or be killed, don't trust anyone, they're not your best friends, they will kill you given half a chance. So just freaking kill them, son. Don't feel bad. They could be a threat. Someone who's not a threat 1 second could be a threat the next second, you never know. Crap. Next tip. Careful when you eat, or drink, or shoot. People will hear you, son. They can hear you eat, they can hear you drink, and if you're in a populated area, try to avoid it. Try and eat in the forest, or if you need to eat, try and not do it in the middle of a military base. Try and not do it in the middle of a town. Try and do it in a place where people aren't going to hear munching on that food, because they'll hear you, they'll come for you, they'll beast you, you screep. Bam. That's it. That's the end of my tips.